Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video,
there were small changes in the general schedule on Fox, and it really took us by surprise. Honestly, we were a little upset. As originally, the plan was for the Matt Shuchy drama to air a 2-hour finale event on January 10, with episodes 12 and 13 airing back-to-back. But unfortunately, this will no longer happen. Episode of Yellowstone Season 5 Part 1, only to discover that it will take months for Part 2 to be released. It was a shock for most of us as we reused again Yellowstone in a single part as being released throughout the winter months. Now we're expected to wait up until the summer, which is outrageous, especially after such a Part 1 final. It seems clear that Taylor Sheridan loves following the latest trends in the TV sector. And today's trendsetter is no other than Netflix, which recently decided to release every single hit show's new season in 2 parts on the platform. When it's Netflix, we believe such a decision is acceptable, since the platform usually releases all the new episodes in one sitting, meaning that we get to binge watch them all so it doesn't feel too troubling to wait for the second part, knowing that it will also come in a package of multiple episodes, allowing us to binge watch it overnight. This is the deal we make with Netflix, and we enjoy the trade-off. When it comes to Yellowstone, though, things are entirely different. We were already getting 1 episode each week for each Yellowstone season, so it was never enough to consume, never enough to satisfy us in terms of content. Therefore, cutting it into 2 parts has become more annoying than ever in terms of marketing, though we salute both Netflix and Sheridan as they know their business. Releasing a season in 2 parts means that they can occupy the majority of the year with their shows and increase anticipation on part of the audience. That being said, we were just getting used to having Yellowstone Season 5, so we're not sure how will we respond to Part 2 of the season, as we will be forgetting many things by then. If you are like us and usually forget the series unless you are binging it, then you click the right video. Rip, on the other hand, didn't have many parts in any of the things that have been going on in the series. The younger Rip the one. The flashbacks, though, has told us a lot about the past of the ranch, how he became a part of it, and how he and John built a horror empire around the ranch. As you can see, things were a lot more complicated than during a regular Yellowstone season. Then the Part 1 final, like Episode 8, got released last week, and it clarified everything once and for all. In Episode 8, we watched Jamie and Sarah finally taking the stage as Jamie called on the Senate to impeach Governor John Dutton. Why? Well, basically because he harmed the state's tourism by ruining the deals with the market equities. The interesting thing is the fact that the Senate found Jamie's call reasonable, and now they will truly start an investigation with the intention of impeaching John. Of course, when Beth learned about it, she immediately ran into Jamie's house and attacked him. At first we felt like this will be yet another one of Beth insulting Jamie's scene, which we got sick of. At this point, thankfully, Sheridan surprised us by providing some leverage to Jamie, revealing that Jamie buried his father in Dutton's usual burial area where their enemies lay. This was a shock to Beth as she never knew about the true business of her family. Rick was the one who was responsible for many of these crimes, and she had no idea about it. Jamie, on the other hand, was smart enough to bury his father there, guaranteeing that if he is going down, the rest of the family will go down as well. In the end, both Jamie and Beth realized one thing: the only way to get out of this business is for one of them to die. In other words, they started to plot against one another with the intention of killing. Now Jamie consulted Sarah on the subject as he knew Beth was going to kill him if he wouldn't do anything. Sarah, being a true femme fatale, stated that she knows some people and will help him for sure. This means that they will work with professionals and will not leave this up to chance. Beth, on the other hand, went to John and asked him if he would be okay with killing Jamie. Well, we didn't see John's answer, but in Season 4 he clearly expressed that he still cares about Jamie and cannot handle his death. This time we don't think he will be as compassionate as he was in Season 4. That being said, we also don't think he would be as ruthless as a professional killing squad. That is to say, when it comes to truly killing Jamie, John is likely to back off as he still has a heart as a father. This might be the end of John as well as the Yellowstone Ranch as we know it. But still, if we don't think he will kill Jamie, this means that Jamie will be the victorious one in Part 2 by killing Beth. What are your thoughts about this theory? Do you think Jamie is likely to kill Beth? What about John? Do you see him as a compassionate father?
let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.